Philadelphia.
Oh, it's the movie theater. All right, with that, we give you the newest member of the In Hot Water team, legit weather guy, Jeremy Capel. Everyone, this ought to be fantastic. Hey!
Hey!
I love it already. Jeremy, before we get to the weather, we have to do the banter we do. How are you, Jeremy?
Hey, what's going on, Gino? Thanks for hiring me here. It's really a pleasure to be here
All
today.
you really had to do was show up. Now, you were being accused, Jeremy, of using the phrase Martin Luther Coon.
That is pure blasphemy. Never, 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 never
Well,
happened.
it seems to have cost you your job over at Rochester
did.
NBC 10, which puts you here at Compound Media. I hope you must have 8 million followers for Keith to have hired you. But
So
say
many.
whatever I want. I love my job. So you're saying you never used a racial slur in your life?
Never in my life. And
Well-
I'm so grateful that you guys hired me here at Compound Media. I'm so excited to talk about the weather, and I'm excited to be part of this amazing team.
Well, we're thrilled to have you, and we'll put all that in the past behind you. So let's get. Why am I screaming over? Let's get to the weather for today.
Let's get right into it, Rochester. How are we doing over here?
Now, did you ever think maybe you tie the fat part of the tie longer than the skinny part? I just spitballing. I mean,
I'm not getting anything right now.
there's nothing in.
I'm not getting anything right now. Gino Biscotti. What's going on, buddy? How's everything going on? It's crazy.
Do the weather.
I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything. What do we got going on right here? Here we go.
The tie is that length so he can feel his navel if his dead grandmother seances him. Go on.
It looks like a Puerto Rican.
I'm getting a lot of static in this.
Do the weather.
All right, we got Quanez right here. Quanez, beautiful, beautiful town. It's going to be a little bit rainy, which is good because it means a lot of people.
Excuse me 1 minute. Is that actually a place, Quanez? I've never heard of Quanez in my life. Hold on 1 second. Have you ever done a live remote from Quanez?
I have many times. There's a whole lot of.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. What?
What was that? It's filled with a bunch of.
Be quicker!
You know what I mean, Gino? The ones they walk around like.
You can't.
I don't know what you call them, but I call them.
Stop doing this! Fucking no one on the weather does this! You're not reporting from Afghanistan!
Little static.
Get your finger out of your fucking ear and use both hands to read the map!
A little bit of static. Let's branch out here. Let's get the bigger, wider forecast. We have a huge rainstorm right here, Union City. Union City, known for the
Dunkus
Cuban.
is not a place!
We're getting a lot of static. Union City, tons of Cuban people. Great Cuban. I love them all, except for the women who can be. All right.
A little early on that one.
Let's go right over here to Donkus. Donkus, kind of like the people that live there, donkeys, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, you know what I mean. The donkeys, I'll say a word that you know. Sand.
You can't say, what the fuck?
What was that? Love this. I love this network. Here we go. Right up here in the Bronx, everyone has AIDS, which is totally fine.
How is it 20 degrees in the Bronx and 13 below in...
The Bronx is filled with specks. I'm sorry, not specks. I mean...
You can't say that.
What was that?
You-
Specks?
yeah.
Or...
Can't say that.
Which one? Specks or...
20.
Just kidding. All right, Brooklyn right here. Here's the baby, the heart of the city.
Can we go to Brooklyn? It's 78 degrees.
I like to
it's
call it-
springtime in Brooklyn.
I like to call it Sickle Cell Nation, or, in other words, Ville. Let's say it again. Ville.
I sure hope Ed Berg is getting his ass eaten right now.
Here we got,
I really do.
We got MS. A lot of the have MS
How long?
as well.
Is there a delay?
Delay. There's going to be tons of delays in the garden up here. Sure. Yeah, that's how the weather's going to be. Sure. It's going to rain. Not too sure. Right here. And let's go to Flap Trap over here where there's a lot of Ukrainian people, or as I like to call them.
There we go. Nailed it. Now let me ask you: can we get
Can't hear you.
I have plans.
Can't hear you. Testing.
I have plans for this weekend.
Okay.
Can you give me an extended forecast?
Sure, extended forecast. Let's branch out to our super meteorologist radio set. Let's branch out. There we go. All right. So, plans for
It's
this
not an
weekend.
extended forecast. That's
Plans
just
for
the
this
actual look at
weekend
the weather
right
for the
here.
nation.
Here is God's wrath right here.
Why are you going the
Hopefully
opposite?
it's going to kill all the...
Why are you going in the opposite rotation of that
because
month.
as a weatherman,
Hear it?
it seems this way. Well, I'm getting static. All right, deaf to all the. Long story short. So it's going to come through. It's going to kill all of the liberals. You know what I mean? Because they're always whining and blah, 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 blah. You know what I say? Fuck you, you.
There we go. All right. Well, wonderful. All right. Well, here's the
Do I
thing.
still have my job?
Yeah, you're fine here. That's the standard lingo. We asked you to speak like, but I'm starting to believe that maybe these charges against you, if you put that finger in your fucking ear one more time. Garrett, do me a favor. For the next, I want you to go on, I don't know why I bothered, go on fucking Google Images and find me one picture of a weatherman that's doing this. One. And I don't want one in studio. Not one of the Weather Channel that's sitting in fucking Cape Hatteras about to get blown, not what you're thinking, into the fucking ocean. A guy in a studio that's doing this 3 fucking feet from fucking everyone else in the studio.
You got it.
Not him.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be honest with you.
A lot of static.
I'm going to be honest.
I understand.
I've
it's a
never
new
heard of
network.
that Manhattan town. Never heard of it.
Right
think
here,
that's a made-up place.
Oh, it's a great place. It's filled with Jews. Well, we just lost our Bet DSI sponsor.
I love that you think Jews is a slur. Please, we stopped getting sponsors years ago. All right. Well,
How was that, Gino?
that was fantastic.
You got the weather. You're feeling good.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the weekend? A little
Yeah.
bit of a storm.
Yeah.
But hey, a good thing when you're walking
What's
on the
that?
train.
Did you find a picture yet of a guy doing this, doing the weather?
I haven't found it yet. No.
Are you even looking?
Yeah.
I am looking. No fingers in the ear yet.
Not a single one.
No, fingers in the mouth.
What's that?
Finger in the mouth.
You're not looking at a weather site.
Sam Champion's website.
Yeah. All right. Well,
All right. Well,
and that is the weather from our guy who's.
Gino, if you could hear me, back to you, Gino.
Thank you. Well, I think that Jeremy Capel. Yeah, I mean, I think that guy. I think that guy's just misunderstood. I didn't hear him say one thing that sounded off kilter or offensive to me.